Alrighty guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. We are kicking it off here with live stream number 2. This time we are doing some coverage on today's severe weather event, my friends. I hope everyone is doing well, doing good out there. Let's go ahead and turn off that little piece there. But what's up guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see who we got here so far. We have Ronan, we have Red Wolf, we have Sleeping, we have Pat, and everybody else who's just joining in. Hope everyone's doing well. Glad to have you guys here for another bit of coverage here, my friends. So we actually currently do have ourselves a tornado warning in place for Michigan. So we're actually going to go ahead and hop over here towards Michigan's radar. I believe the one out there by Traverse City, just east of Traverse City, is probably the best option we got here with this storm here. This is out there by Skidway Lake in Prescott. This is a tornado warning in place for the next 21 minutes. So we are going to be watching out there for this. Taking a look at the rotation, we do have a bit of rotation going over, let's see, Interstate 75 currently. Out there by, like I said, out there in Interstate 75, they're just west of Skidway Lake. We definitely do need Skidway Lake as well as Prescott to be in their shelters with this storm here because, like I said, this is a tornado warning that's in effect for the next or until 7 o'clock, or sorry, 5 o'clock, my bad, I can't even read, 5 o'clock Eastern time, which would be 4 o'clock for you guys out there in the local time zone there. So once again, tornado warning in place out there for the kind of north central side here, almost northeastern side here of Michigan, out there towards Skidway Lake and Prescott. Make sure you guys are in your shelters here. We do got ourselves a little bit of severe weather popping off out there towards Connecticut too. Got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings out there. Nothing super crazy. Most of these guys are just ranging, around 60 mile per hour wind gusts and between, 0.75 and quarter size hail, kind of low end severe thunderstorm warnings. So these guys ain't anything super crazy. However, a couple severe storms will be possible out in some of these regions here today. Although across the Northeast today there is no tornado threat. But that is a big change for tomorrow. This is actually some new development here since our last update. The Day 2 convective outlook, they have added a 10% risk for tornadoes tomorrow out there towards, let's see, Vermont and New Hampshire. Also a little portion towards Massachusetts and a little itty-bitty sliver of eastern areas here of New York State. So we got introduced a 10% chance for tornadoes out there. So we'll definitely be watching that tomorrow. I do plan on doing coverage with you guys on that as well overall. What's up, Guy? Hope you're doing good, my friends. Logan says, do I think a severe thunderstorm watch will be issued for southeast Iowa? Let me see here. So currently, okay, so we do have that slight risk that does go into southeastern Iowa. I think, let me check on active mesoscale discussions here real quickly. I'm going to go ahead and open up a 2-cam display here. We do have a live camera here for today. We have a couple of them available for us here out in Wisconsin. This one's up there in Wisconsin towards Madison is where this one is at here. But yeah, let me check up and see if there is any active mesoscale discussions here. Let me go ahead and actually minimize that camera for 1 second. Let me open up a new tab, bring it up here for a minute, and then we'll go ahead and reinitiate that camera for you guys. But yeah, let me pull up SPC, their Twitter here, and see if there's a mesoscale discussion. I did see that they were issuing mesoscale discussions. We have one out there for western Colorado and eastern Utah. I don't think that there is any mesoscale discussions right now considering a watch in Iowa, but we'll let you know if there is one that does get issued. That's solely up to the SPC, and that's their that's what they, if they think it's going to be needed, then of course then they'll go ahead and put that there. But as of right now, no. Let me go ahead and try to redo this radar here. Here we go. Okay, so hopping on out there towards Iowa, we got ourselves a bit of storms popping off here north of Cedar Rapids. Ain't nothing severe going on with these guys right now. We did get a tornado watch. They did add a tornado watch here not too long ago. Tornado watch number 446. There's been 446 watches so far this year. That's between severe thunderstorm watches and tornado watches. That's not just tornado watches. That's between the two. Maximum hail fear for today, we are seeing up to 2 inches in diameter. Maximum gusts of wind up to 70 here overall. And storm motion is going to be relatively eastbound here for today. Yeah, I can see most of the storms that we do have a little bit of a slight kind of northeastern movement on these cells popping off here right now. But actively nothing severe. Then we hop our way over here towards La Crosse radar out there towards Wisconsin. We do kind of got a little bit of that line developing, as the models we're talking about earlier, how we were doing that whole update for you guys on. We are starting to see that line develop out there. So when it comes to it there's currently nothing severe on that right now, but as time progresses down in time, then yeah, that'll definitely pick back up. But all right, let's go do a little update on this tornado warning again, y'all. Gonna hop up back towards Traverse City radar, just east of Traverse City. Got a tornado warning in place out there towards Interstate 75 near Skidway Lake and Prescott. Make sure you guys are in your shelters here. I'm going to take a look at the velocity. Yeah, we got that rotation just now cross east of Interstate 75 currently. So we got that. So there's definitely been a rotation with that storm. Let me check a look at correlation coefficient. Do not see any correlation coefficient. I don't see any debris signatures on that, so that's good. But like I was saying, though, I do want Skidway Lake and Prescott to be in their shelters here overall. What's up, Donna says we need rain badly in Illinois. Gotcha, my friend. Yeah, you might get it actually. Portions of Illinois, central and northern, is under the severe threat today, so. There's definitely a shot at seeing some rainfall out in some of those regions there, so that could be good. Let's do a little update on these guys. So we got a couple storms out in let's see, portions of Connecticut right now. These guys are nothing super crazy, just kind of low end severe thunderstorm warnings right there towards like the southern portion of the state. Got a little bit of storm activity out there. Max winds up to 60 miles an hour on these guys, and max hail up to quarter size. We still have 2 of them in effect for 15 minutes towards Waterbury and Meridian. Also out there by Moodus and East Hampton out there in Connecticut. Got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in place there. Let's see here. What does Michigan look like? Well, Michigan right now, in general, most of the state does have that marginal risk here for today. Not a whole lot going on in Michigan right now. We got that one tornado warning up there. Let's see here, and of course we do have ourselves a little bit of rainfall out there towards like the western side of Michigan here. Overall, let's see here. We're in southern Illinois. Illinois, gotcha. Yeah, so down in southern Illinois, we could get a couple storms today. We're not expecting any severe weather out there, but there definitely could be some storms popping off in that area. Let's see here. So yeah, we'll definitely just be watching out for mostly today. Most of the concerns out there towards eastern Iowa, portions out in like southern Wisconsin and northwestern Illinois. That's kind of where that is kind of where most of the activity is expected for today. Like I said, we do have a 5% chance for tornadoes out there today across those regions there. This is where the greatest potential for tornadoes will be today, up in the eastern side of Iowa, southern Wisconsin, northwestern and northern portions of Illinois. And we also do have ourselves like, a little portion of like central Michigan, where we could see ourselves a couple of brief isolated tornadoes, being a possibility out there. So that is what we're going to have to look out there for as our main threat. Now, damaging winds, let's see here. Now, for damaging winds, we do got ourselves a 15% chance out there. This actually does go down into even northeastern Missouri here, capable of producing some damaging wind gusts, basically between 60 and 70 mile per hour winds overall. Kind of seems to be like what we're talking about here. So we'll definitely want to watch out for those regions for damaging wind potential and everything. Like I was mentioning earlier, hail today, hail's not that much of a concern. We do got ourselves a couple of areas here. Got a little area up in the northeast out there towards, portions of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern portions of New York State. Of course, we got our main area today towards the Midwest out there, Kansas, portions of Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Illinois. And then we have another little area up there towards South Dakota, a little portion of northeastern Wyoming and southeastern Montana. And that threat out there for some hail. Now, hail's not going to be, super, super big today. We're not expecting any like monster size hail today. But there will be the potential of some hail ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter overall for today. So we'll definitely, be watching out there for that. Anyways, let me go ahead and hop up here towards Michigan, northern Michigan. We got ourselves a couple of, my program's not liking me here. Got ourselves a couple of storms popping off out here. We got ourselves a tornado warning in place, like I said, out there towards Skidway Lake and Prescott. We're going to have to watch this one closely. We do have a bit of rotation that's located near Skidway Lake right now. This is tracking relatively eastward for the most part. This will eventually be rolling its way up there towards Prescott here probably within the next 10 or so minutes. So just a bit of a heads up for you guys. Make sure you're in your shelters out there. Tornado warning will remain in effect until 5 o'clock Eastern. So this will be 4 o'clock for you guys out there. I'm pretty sure, actually this might be Eastern time. Not entirely too sure, but yeah, 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 Central. That's how long that one's in effect there for. We're gonna go ahead and actually turn this back over to the day one outlook overall. But yeah, so that's what we got going on there. Also got a little shot for some severe weather in Florida today. Out there, we got ourselves a marginal risk here, a level 1 severe weather threat overall popping off. Just for damaging winds, no tornadoes, no hail is expected out here, so that is definitely some good news. So we're just going to watch out there for a little bit of gusty winds overall. But yeah, so we're just going to keep most of our eyes out for this area here up in Iowa and Wisconsin here overall. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up our satellite view. Let's go ahead and hop y'all over here to the full screen. Let's take a look at that satellite. We've got a mesoscale floater out there that we're going to take a look at and see what's going on with everything. So when taking a look here, we're going to zoom in probably. Going to remove those county lines there. Make it look a little better. There we go. Not as cluttered. But yeah, you can see we do have a little bit of thunderstorm activity popping up out there towards southeastern Minnesota. Got a few little thunderstorms trying to poke their way out there in central Iowa. Got a couple of them coming through out there. But, right now there's not a whole lot of activity going on in Iowa right now, but that should change here pretty soon. Like the models were suggesting earlier, we're going to be seeing ourselves a long kind of line of storms rolling through these regions here later on today. in which that's going to eventually pick up that damaging wind threat, and of course a couple tornadoes will not be impossible in those regions there as well. Lower level water vapor, yeah, you can really see where all those thunderstorms are popping off at there. We're starting to get a couple little pop-ups here of some storms up in northeastern Iowa. Starting to get a couple of them popping off, but overall right now most of that activity is in southeastern Minnesota here. But yeah, none of those guys right now are currently severe warned. Just that watch in place for eastern Iowa, northwestern Illinois, and south Wisconsin. So not a whole lot going on there. Let's see. So yeah, we are starting to get some storms popping off here north of Cedar Rapids. Maybe a little bit of hail on those guys. Nothing big. Nothing warning worth. You can also see a little bit of storm activity popping off there in a line towards Wisconsin there overall. And then hopping back towards the northeast here, got ourselves a got one warning in place for about 8 more minutes towards Waterbury and Meridian for quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. And of course, we can't forget about our tornado warning up here in northeastern Michigan, out there by Skidway Lake and Prescott. So you got 7 minutes left on that guy until 5 Eastern or 4 Central. So just, yeah, if you're out there in those regions, make sure that you are in your shelters. Now we're going to play the radar loop here, take a look at velocity. As of the current moment with these storms, I'm not seeing any rotation out of them, so that's a good sign. Let me pull up the models here. Gonna take a look at the models here. We should have a new run. Why is apparently my model runs aren't updating on here. Let me try NAM real quickly. Hop back. We have 18 Zulu NAM coming through. So 18 Zulu NAM. Yeah, it really has that activity popping off there right around like 4 or 5 Eastern. So that's like right now. That's like right now. Storms are definitely starting to pop off here, and it really does have that overall line, really starting to pop off by
a new tornado
6 or
warning
so, 6 or 7 Eastern. So within the next couple of hours, we should have a pretty well-defined line of storms kicking off out there, and possibly even a bit of tornadic activity. Let's hope not, but it's certainly a possibility, given in today's environment here. Let me pull mesoanalysis real quickly. We're going to take a look at that. Going to take a look at the atmospheric conditions currently, based off of the RAP model here. Let's see here. Okay, so lower level winds. We do got about a 30 knot lower level jet out there. A little bit of lower level support. When it comes to it, we do have a little bit of lower level support out there. Up to 30 knots. A little heavier up there in Michigan there. Kind of explains. Oh, just got a new tornado warning. Speaking of, I was about to say, explaining some of that potential tornadic activity, increased lower level jet out there. But we just got a new tornado warning up in eastern Iowa. Let's go ahead and hop y'all over here to that real quickly. We're going to go ahead and bring y'all over back to our screen here. But yeah, there you go. Got a tornado warning up there in eastern Iowa. Kind of those little showers there. Let's take a look at the velocity. Yeah, I can see a little something out there, out towards Rowley. Let's see here. Got a new mesoscale discussion for 5% chance probability of watch. Southeastern Montana. Don't think that's going to materialize. But yeah, so we do have a tornado warning in place out there for eastern Iowa. That's out there towards Rowley, towards Quinton, including Masonville, Manchester, Delaware, and Delhi. Also Dundee. You guys are under that tornado warning out there. So a bit of bit of a heads up there for you guys. Make sure y'all are in your shelters out there. As like I said, some tornadic rotation has been detected out there. We do have some rotation that's been spotted. What's up, MP? Hope you're doing good, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's up, Samuel? Let's go and hop over back over here towards Michigan. We've got another tornado warning out there in effect for northeastern Michigan. Let's see, out there by Skidway Lake and Prescott. It kind of looks like that rotation might have weakened a bit. You know, since earlier before, maybe a slight weakening for that rotation. But yeah, that area that is rotating is heading towards like Prescott area up in northeastern Michigan overall. Hold on a minute, y'all. Okay, had to update something here. So it does look like things are starting to pop up out there for Iowa and Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota. Let's hope it doesn't get too wild. Yeah, a lot of the convection right now is up in southeastern Minnesota. It's starting to get into that marginal risk out there. Which here soon, some of that convection will be entering that slight risk, and that's probably whenever things are going to really start popping off there. Let me hop over towards Des Moines radar here. Going to take a look and see what's going on. Yeah, we did have a couple little storms popping up out there. Did have a couple storms out here in central Iowa trying to convect. I feel like towards Des Moines there might be a little bit of a cap out here preventing those storms from firing. But these ones up more in the northeast have a little bit more freedom. A little bit more freedom out there. Let's see here. We have Mailman's Wifey saying, hi, Andrew. What does it look like for Rockford, Illinois? Any severe? Rockford, let's see, where was Rockford? Okay, so yeah, Rockford, we are in a slight risk today. You're just outside of that tornado watch that's in effect. I don't expect, anything super wild today. Like I said, tornado probability, you do have a 5% chance. So obviously, a couple isolated tornadoes just in northern Illinois is possible today. A couple tornadoes out in northern Illinois is kind of expected for today. When it comes to like damaging winds, that's going to be kind of your main problem. Potential damaging wind gusts, out of some of those storms later on, could get up to maybe, maybe 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts out there. It's a possibility. And then when it comes to hail out there, small chance for some hail, maybe up to quarter size hail possible. But yeah, nothing extreme. I mean, today's maximum threat is a slight risk, so it's not like it's a huge outbreak of severe weather. Just a couple here and there tornadoes. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good, my friend. But yeah, so that is that. Let's take a minute to hop on back over here. Actually, we got a few storms out there near New York. Let's see, south of New York, we got a couple of storms popping off, non-severe. We do have a special marine warning just off the coast of New York City there, just in that little harbor area. Dude, my glasses are crooked. I don't know if you've noticed that. My glasses are like, it's bothering me, dude. I need to fix them. Okay, I think we're good for now. Let's see here. Mailman's Wifey, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Saying thank you as always. I appreciate you. You are very welcome, and thank you so much. That is very, very sweet of you. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the contribution. Is that how you, yeah. My grammar's not the best. But thank you. Seriously, that means a lot. Greatly appreciated, my friend. They upgraded the hail on that one storm up in Connecticut. Wow. So we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for south let's see, South Connecticut here, out there by Hamden. Also Meridian included there, heading towards New Haven. Yeah, heading towards New Haven. 44 minutes on that, guys. 60-mile-an-hour winds and actually ping pong ball hail. Let me see if I have any coverage of cameras out there, because that would be an interesting storm to look at. Part of me, I have Massachusetts. I don't know about Connecticut. Oh man, I don't think I do, unfortunately. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have any, unfortunately, there. Got a special weather statement just got issued for Tampa. I have my weather radio on, so if you randomly hear my weather radio scream and probably scare the crap out of me, that's probably why. So just know that. Got another severe up here in southeastern Pennsylvania, out there towards, where's that, Harrisburg? Yeah, Harrisburg. Towards New Cumberland, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. All right, let's hop on back. Oh, they did cancel that tornado warning up in Michigan, by the way. The storm is no longer warned. But we still got that one tornado warning up in northeastern Iowa towards Manchester. Manchester is in that warning there. Masonville, Delaware, and Delhi. You'll have that tornado warning in effect for 43 more minutes. And we're going to go ahead and get our velocity. Velocity's kind of messy. It's a little bit messy out there. I mean, distant radar, yeah, upper level scans do show a little bit of a couplet up there too. It's kind of hard to make out, but it's there. Let's see here. Kayla says, hey Andrew. Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. Hey Andrew, does Indiana have any severe weather coming our way? Indiana does, yeah, we do have a little bit of a severe weather threat today. For mostly northern Indiana out there for today. Tomorrow, I think that does extend further into Indiana for the southern side. Yeah, so that is kind of where we're at there. So nothing big though, nothing super crazy over the next 2 days for your area. Whoa, hello. What? That is weird. I'm gonna have to restart my application. Did you all see that? Apparently the whole entire convective outlook just turned significant. That was weird. What the heck? Yeah, this program's very buggy if you ever get it. WSV3, it's not a good... It's good when it works, but it has a lot of bugs. I wouldn't really recommend it, honestly. Probably Radar Omega would be a better option than WSV3, but I like this one for like... for coverage graphics. It's a lot better, but for personal use, I would not use this program. Let's see here. Pennsylvania is not Midwest. Well, yeah, Pennsylvania is considered the Northeast. This is the Midwest. This is where I'm covering today. This is the main area. We do have a little bit of severe weather up in the Northeast too, but the main area is over here. Let's see here. I was playing a game and I heard thunder and saw it downpouring. Yeah, we got a good storm here up in Florida just a couple minutes ago. It's pretty crazy. All right, so once again, everybody, people joining us, got a tornado warning up in effect for eastern Iowa out there in Manchester. Got about 40 minutes left on this one out there by Quasquinton, Delhi, Dundee, and Masonville, and Manchester. Heads up to you guys. Heads up to y'all. Let's see. Kayla says, thank you as always. No problem. No problem at all. You're very welcome, my friend. Let's see here. Just report from National Weather Service. All right, let's see here. But yeah, no, like I said, y'all, they did end up upgrading that one storm up there in Connecticut right now overall. Let's see here. Samuel says crazy hot in Mississippi. Yeah, it's crazy hot about everywhere. Yeah, it's been very, very warm here. Let me pull up our temperatures. You guys can see them. Air temperatures, very, very hot. At our observations, we turn those on. Apparently, it's not getting out of altimeter. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. So we're right now, a lot of the country's in the 90s, even up there towards the severe weather. It's in like the lower 80s, upper 80s, lower 90s overall. Andrew says, "What can I see in Bettendorf, Iowa tonight?" I'm not entirely too sure where that's at. Let me pull it up real quick. I can't do this too many times during coverage, y'all, because I got to focus on that tornado warning there. But let's see here. Sometimes I can make an exception. Okay, so yeah, you're in that 5% tornado risk area. You're going to get your storms later on this evening, more than likely. It's going to be a little bit before you get majority of them. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we do got ourselves a couple storms popping off out here in Iowa right now. Yeah, but for your area right now, it's relatively clear at the moment. Yeah, just wait until later on this evening, and that's whenever things are going to probably start to pop up a bit more. All right, let's do a little update on this guy again. Let's see. Jessica says for me to look in Maryland. We'll look at Maryland here in a second. Let me go ahead and go over this tornado warning again. Like I said, pretty interesting velocities on this storm here. It's definitely a little bit interesting, but we do got ourselves that tornado warning in effect out there. We do got a bit of rotation there out there towards Quaz Quentin, which is kind of in northeastern. I guess you consider that like northeastern Iowa overall there. But yeah, a little bit of rotation out there. So heads up towards Masonville. Make sure you're in your shelters, Manchester, Delaware, and Delhi. All right, let me look at Maryland real quickly. I don't think there's a lot of... Yeah, there's nothing going on in Maryland right now, except for some really hot temperatures. Upper 90s, lower 100s. Wow. Yeah, I grew up here, up in Manassas area. It's pretty hot up there right now. That's for sure. New Haven, Connecticut. Like I said, y'all got a severe thunderstorm warning in place out there for potentially ping pong ball size hail. So we got to look out there for potentially ping pong ball hail. 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So I should go ahead and pull up a radar. Let me pull up a radar image on that storm there. Wow. Got some pretty strong velocities on that thing. That's interesting. Yeah, that's going right towards New Haven. Yeah, that's tracking right. It's right at Hamden right now. It's just now starting to impact Hamden, crossing down Interstate 91 and going right towards New Haven. What's up, Jenny? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here, my friend. Let's see here. Kyle says, "Hey Andrew, can I talk about the tornado warning in Michigan, please?" It's no longer in effect. They canceled that a while ago. Yeah, no, that's no longer in effect, my friend. That's been canceled for probably about 10 minutes now. Hasn't I don't think it dropped a tornado from what we saw out of it, but never know. Got no reports from it, so that's always a good sign. Let's see here. Our heat index hit 107. Wow, that's pretty warm. Let's see here. It's hot for June. Definitely. Absolutely. Let's see. Jenny says, "Thank you. New jobs kept me away. Peace to you and fam." Well, thank you, Jenny. Appreciate it. Hope everything's going well with your new job. You're welcome, Kyle. No problem. Humidity's been somewhere between 90 and 95. Wow. It's pretty high. Jessica, I'm not going to pull up the heat index right now. Like I said, I'm not trying to make this sound mean, but the heat index is not as much of a problem like right now as the tornadoes we need to be tracking. I'd be going really out of my way to do that, which You know, I know it's hot. I know it's hot out there. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and hop right over here. Let's go and take a look at southern Wisconsin radar. See what we got here. Yeah, so that line is starting to form there. Models did pick up on that for a while. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys so you guys can kind of see the newest updated view. Simulated reflectivity. Here, let me bring y'all over here to that real quickly. So at this point in time, we're right at 21 Zulu. Let me make sure we're on the right. Yeah, there we go. 20 Zulu. Boom. So right now it's 21 Zulu. Bottom right, you can see that. So roughly around this time being, and the models kind of showed this big line forming. You know, potentially some convection as far down south as northern, north central Ohio. Or sorry, I almost called Oklahoma, Ohio. North central Oklahoma is what I'm talking. North central Oklahoma, potentially southeast Kansas, northern Missouri, but the severe stuff is going to be up in, you know, these areas here. Yeah, I mean, good amounts of instability. You know, still available out there. Lower level wind shear about 30 knots. So, you know, it's good enough. You know, definitely good enough. Let me go ahead and bring y'all back over here to our main screen here. Back to the main event. Y'all, I'm going to turn off my camera for a minute. I'm going to go and munch on a snack. So, if you're wondering why I'm turning it off. But anyways, I'm still gonna be here. I'm not leaving y'all. Anyways, but yeah, so we got 32 minutes left on that tornado warning out there towards Manchester and Delhi. This is up in northeastern Iowa, so a bit of a heads up there for y'all. And then we got that tornado watch that's in effect until 9 Eastern or 8 Central. For the possibility of maximum winds up to 70 miles an hour and max hail up to 2 inches in diameter overall. See, Jenny says we need rain. Oh, I can understand that. I could understand that one for sure. I got a new warning out there. Let's go and hop over here real quickly. Gonna hop to Long Island radar here. Yeah, we got a new, what is it? Got a new severe thunderstorm warning out there for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Out there by Wyckoff, I think it is. Wanakee? I have no idea how you pronounce that one. Heading directly towards Oakland, Patterson, and Paramus, Ridgewood areas here, crossing over Highway 287, coming up on Interstate 80. But yeah, that's definitely got a lot of scattered storms out there popping off. So I got the one up in southeast Pennsylvania towards Harrisburg overall. I think they just updated the polygon on that tornado warning here. Let's see here. They did. Yes, indeed they did. Okay, so there is tornado warnings in effect. There's not for Quasquinton. No longer in effect there. Winthrop, that is no longer in effect. Just for Masonville, Manchester, Delaware, and Delhi and Dundee, up in northeastern Iowa. That's where that tornado warning's at. So take a look at the velocity on that guy. We'll see what's going on there on the radar. Big mess, honestly. It's like a lot of reds and greens. Oh, wow. Yeah, those storms definitely dissipated. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, my logger quit working for some reason. That's not good. Hold on a minute, y'all. I need to make sure everything's okay with my logger. My weather station... Stop logging. Okay, we're good. Never mind, we're good. Okay, just making sure. we had a lot of storms out here in Florida. So far, we've actually had no severe warnings, actually. We do got that marginal for wind out there. Manchester tornado warning. Yeah, like I said, it's just a bunch of scattered storms. I think they're probably going to cancel that here soon. Velocity seems to have weakened quite a bit. I mean, earlier I could see where they issued that, but since then it's kind of faded out a bit. But still got a tornado warning in place for Masonville, Manchester, Delaware, Delhi areas. So just make sure y'all are in your safe spots and away from windows. What's up, Tiffany? Hope you're doing good. Papa Smurf saying we here in northeast central Ohio need rain and relief from this awful humidity. Yeah, you guys are in quite a high pressure block. There's a lot of high pressure out there that's just kind of blah. I get it for sure. Let's see here. But yeah, no, I absolutely 100% understand the lack of rain. It's been a long time since we've had a lot of stable rain where I'm at here, and it's finally looking a lot better. We're going to hop over back to reflectivity here. Going to hop over to Milwaukee radar here for a minute, y'all. Let's see what's going on. You get that new radar scan coming through. Yeah, so we got that line of storms already initiated. It's just that they have not became severe yet, except for that one isolated cell, that tornado warning we had out there. The one in Michigan, we did have a tornado warning out there. That's no longer in effect. Hop into Connecticut. We still have that severe in effect for New Haven. New Haven and Hamden areas for potentially 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, as well as look at this, ping pong ball size hail. Yeah, ping pong ball hail is not something to mess around with. That could certainly cause a bit of problems. Definitely, sorry y'all. Definitely don't want to deal with any of that. Alright, so let me pull up sat view again, y'all. We're going to take a look at satellite view. Go ahead and do a little bit of an update for y'all on that. Yeah, so you can see there is some convection that is trying to convect up there in northeastern Iowa. A lot of the storm activity is kicking off down here right now in like southeastern Minnesota, heading up into Wisconsin. Let's see here. Anything that happened in South Bend? Where is South Bend at? Which state is that in? I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of South Bends, I'm pretty sure. If I was to assume, here, let me bring this up for you. Let me try just plugging in South Bend. Oh, Indiana? Yeah, Indiana, for northern Indiana, there's a little bit of a marginal threat today. No tornadoes, though, is expected up here. So, yeah, it's going to be late tonight. Possibly around a little after midnight, whenever we do see maybe a couple storms roll through. But yeah, near the majority of this is going to be kicking off here over the next couple of hours. That's where the main threat's going to be. See here, Indiana near the border of Michigan and Indiana. Yeah, gotcha. You're welcome. No problem. Glad to help out, my friend. Anytime. Sometimes I can do things like this, but the moment we get a lot of tornado warnings and stuff like that, where it becomes like we need to continuously watch them, At that point in time, that's whenever, obviously, we can't really do much of that stuff, looking at forecasts, areas, and everything, but I will do my best to try to get to everything I can. Let's go and take a look at the terminal radar here. Let's go and see. Oh, apparently my program's not liking me again. We're going to have to reload. This thing keeps crashing, man. Keeps on crashing. There we go. Yeah, so we got a storm out there by Oakland. This one's actually out there in northern New Jersey. It's doing it again. It's not liking me. This one's out there in like northern New Jersey, towards Oakland, heading towards the area towards Hawthorne and Patterson. This is a warning in place for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny hail. So, yeah, that's what we need to look out there for. And of course, we got that one up there in Connecticut for New Haven. That's potentially for. They did downgrade that again. Thankfully, they brought it down from ping pong ball hail now down to quarter size hail. So that's dropped a bit in intensity, which is good news. Take a look at this tornado warning again. Let's see. We got 23 minutes left on that storm out there by Manchester and Delhi. Masonville is on the outside of that storm, so y'all are probably pretty good out there. Just a big mess on velocity, a lot of ins and outs. I don't see any really tight rotation anymore off of this view, but I would still be in your shelter, of course. As long as that polygon's there, you should definitely be in your shelter. Yeah, still would recommend that for sure. Still want y'all to be in your safe spots. But 22 minutes left on that one. Let's see here, Wisconsin. Gonna hop down here for a minute. Here, we're actually gonna use this radar up here towards La Crosse. Yeah, look at this. We got a couple cells popping up out here. I'd keep an eye on this one here. Yeah, that one's probably going to start maybe going tornadic here. Extreme northeastern Iowa. You can't even go any further northeast, honestly. While it's not really anything super concerning. By the way, they just canceled that tornado warning, which is good. That is no longer in effect, y'all. They did cancel it. So that tornado warning that was in effect previously for Manchester, they just dropped that warning, no longer in effect there. But yeah, this guy up here, it's pretty broad. It's not tightly rotating per se, but it's caught my attention. So let's just keep an eye on it. See what that one does. That one's about to cross up into Wisconsin, actually. Meso detection on this cell. Let me take a look at that. Oh, just a bunch of clutter. Yeah, nothing. No good data on that. I'm not gonna be the one that jinxed this, y'all. But I know it's gonna happen. But from what things are doing right now, it's pretty calm. Although we did kind of just start here. The main reason this tornado watch was issued was for this line of storms to eventually cross through. We're starting to get some more storm activity out here, though, out there near like Waterloo. As you can see, we have another storm popping off here out there towards Janesville and New Hartford areas. According to radar, there might be a little bit of rotation on that, but I don't think so personally. Let me try a Des Moines radar. That might be a better option. There could be a little bit of upper level rotation with that, from what I see out of it. Let me try this radar view. Yeah, this program has always been pretty good with radar. What's up, Caleb? Apparently it's not wanting to load the radar data. Try turning off and back on the data here. towards Des Moines. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's wanting to load. Maybe the radar's having issues or something. Or the software. Got some reports of flooding, y'all, down in southeastern Minnesota. Let me actually check on that for you guys. Because I'm pretty sure I heard today we do have a moderate risk for flash flooding out there. Let me go ahead and turn off that there. And we're going to go ahead and bring up our flooding outlook. Yeah, because it does look like it. Yeah, day one. Wow, got a really big flooding threat today. Up in southern Wisconsin and northeastern Iowa. So, yeah, out there, got that moderate risk and effect for flooding. So, yeah, if you live in south Wisconsin and northeastern Iowa, just know there's a really good shot for some, for some flooding out there. The scale goes up to a level 4, and we're at a level 3. So we're already pretty high up there. Yeah, a lot of the storms will really start rolling through these areas here in the next couple of hours. Just going to hop. Oh, I done broke my program. It completely crashed on me there. Oh, brother. Yeah, whoa, what's it doing now? Just pulling up a sandwich mode. That's interesting. It completely reset my configuration. That's when you know it's a good software. When everything resets. I took it off, Caleb, for now. Dude, this thing is literally struggling to even load a radar. Where's my radar sites? They turned off my radar site labels here. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on. Dude, my program completely reset my radar format too. This just goes to show you how piece of a junk this program is. WSV3. Never invest your money into it. Because it literally... Dude. It's... Oh my god. It changed my color tables and everything after it crashed like 3 or 4 times this stream already. Okay, yeah, well, WSV3, terrible program. Don't invest your money into it. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that after stream probably. Yeah, stuff like that's annoying, man. It's just like, ugh. See, I'm gonna hop back to KM. Thanks, Caleb, dude, for Cat 1 Club for 2 months. And when can I expect something in Peoria, Illinois? There's a possibility today you could get a little bit of severe weather out there. Let me turn on my day 1 outlook here for you, if that'll even work. Yeah, my day 1 outlook's not even working. Dude, this program is so bugged. Like, look, it's... Why is it being so buggy? Dude, half of this stream's just gonna be me fighting with this dumb program, dude. And look, it's popping up more errors. Like, you know what? We're just gonna cancel it. We're gonna get rid of that program. I'm gonna stop probably paying for that program because it's just been nothing but trouble. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hop our way back over here to KMKX here. Radar view might be our best. Dude, apparently none of my programs are working. Like, even this one's having a bit of issues. Let me just restart this one. This one's very solid. Yeah, we got no severe warnings up there anymore. Up in, let's see here. Hop back to Iowa. Wow. Dude. Apparently this is not even working now. What is going on with my programs? Like, this won't even let me pull my data anymore. Configure polling. Maybe there's an issue going on with the radar right now. Hold on, let me try my last program here. My goodness, dude. I think we're having maybe some problems pulling data. This one came up. Yeah, this one's pretty fresh. Okay. Well, I might have to just go back to old reliable here. We're going to go and turn off our flooding thread out there. There we go. We'll keep that off, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on our day 1 outlook here. Then we will have that up and running. Perfect. Okay, cool. Also make sure our warnings are on too. Alright, let's hop back over here towards Connecticut for a minute. We got a severe warning in place out there. Gonna turn on our areas here too. Out there by North Haven, let's see here. Yeah, North Haven, New Haven area. Got a severe warning in place. It has a tornado possible tag on it, apparently. Let me go back to velocity. Yeah, I don't see any rotation in that storm, so it's not super concerning to me at the moment. Got a couple storms out there. We got one up in Rhode Island, too, popping off. And then hopping back over here to Iowa. Let me hop over to central Iowa there. Yeah, I got a couple storms popping. You can see a lot of these little guys starting to kick off there, but none are currently severe at the moment. We're going to pull up our HRRR model run here. I want to see what the latest 20 Zulu radar, or 20 Zulu model run here. Yeah, according to the latest HRRR, it doesn't show that kind of line of storms that's already in Wisconsin. It's been there for a couple hours, or about an hour or two. Really just has a coverage of storms increasing just across the risk area here, you know, within the next couple of hours overall. Yeah, most of the risk will be over by midnight, or just slightly after midnight. Let me try this again. Dude, I am like genuinely curious why my program here is not working. Oh. Wait a minute. Something happened, y'all. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah, we were having a little bit of technical issues with that one program here. It was an easy fix. A little too far up north here. We're going to go ahead and hop our way back down here to Wisconsin. Monday's severe threat looking more like a nighttime event. It says rain. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll let's see here. We'll be there, though, to cover that, probably. I know tomorrow I'm definitely going to be live to cover with you guys up in the Northeast, because the Northeast threat's definitely pretty interesting. Yeah, the Northeast threat's definitely going to be pretty interesting overall to cover, because we do have that 10% tornado threat out there. Yeah, I think this program in general is just having a bunch of issues right now. Oh well. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stick with this guy here. There might be I don't know if it's a server-wide problem or not. Let's see here. Let me take a look at velocity. Got some storms rolling into northeastern Iowa here. I'm not seeing any rotation out of any of those. Not seeing that. Yeah, I just see a bunch of scattered storms out here in south central Wisconsin right now. But I will mention that none of those is severe. This one I would keep an eye on. It kind of has a little bit of a what looks to be kind of a little hook trying to develop down there. Not entirely sure what's going to happen with that one. So let's keep an eye on it. I mean, given the environment, it is capable of producing like tornadoes and stuff. But there could be a weak mesocyclone on that there too. Let's see. So overlining. There might be a little bit of something weak going on in that storm. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. We'll just watch it. If the Weather Service thinks they need to warn it, I'm just gonna keep my camera off, y'all. If the Weather Service thinks that they're gonna, need to warn it, then they will. Let me check up on Michigan real quick and see. Yeah, we did have a tornado warning earlier in Michigan. They did end up canceling that a while back. Check up towards Chicago. Pretty clear skies out there. Not a whole lot of activity. Yeah, most of the areas I'm a little concerned about is just right in here for right now. Being like northeastern Iowa and like southwestern Wisconsin, those storms are starting to kind of roll into that area. Scan coming through. Let's remove that. Let's take a look back at our storms over here. We have that one up in near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, for just 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Hopping back to Long Island KOKX radar. Got that severe warning for New Haven. This guy still has a tour possible tag. I didn't see any rotation a minute ago. We'll double check it again. Yeah, I don't see any rotation, mostly just outflow. Yeah, mostly just outflow in that storm. Just living up to that 60-mile-an-hour wind threat. Maybe some quarter hail on that. Possible. Got a flash flood warning in effect for Hartford, though. Radar indicated an hour and a half to go on that one. Extreme northeastern New Jersey, out there by Ridgewood and Hawthorne, we got a severe warning in place for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. We've got a big warning. Whoa, here we go. Got a big warning up in central Pennsylvania, out there towards Jersey Shore. This is for quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. North of that, up in New York State, this is just shy southeast of Rochester. Probably a good, 25, 30 miles or so to the southeast of central Rochester. We got a severe warning in place now for 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny hail overall. Take a look at Kansas for a minute. Got no convection out there going on. Looking pretty good there. Ooh, that might be some storms developing towards Kansas City near Plate City. Plate City, I think it is. Let me take a look at correlation coefficient. Yeah, that's meteorological. So we got a storm firing off out there. It looks like near Kansas City, trying to kick off. Not far from severe, but yeah, got a little bit of cells popping off in South Iowa too. Little shower, baby storms trying to develop here. I've got a new severe up here in Iowa, y'all. Just got issued towards let's see, Calmer and Decorah. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny size hail. Got an hour and 5 minutes on that one, so we got a little bit of time on that severe warning there. Hopping over to velocity. Gonna hop over here. Oh, new tornado warning just got issued north of Waterloo. All right, y'all. Time to put our tornado tracking caps on. Yep, so we just got a new tornado warning up here north of Waterloo, Iowa. North of Waterloo, Iowa. This is for Denver and Reedland up here in Iowa. This is in effect for 34 more minutes. Let me think of where the closest radar is going to be. So it's kind of in a radar dead zone, honestly. Yeah, there you go, though. You can see the bit of rotation. Upper level scans there. Directly east of Janesville, north of Waterloo Regional. Yeah, Waterloo Regional north. We have got ourselves that rotation over there. But, yeah, also potentially 0.75 inch hail on that. We do got some chasers out there, but I can't look at them, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to hop y'all back to SAT for a minute. Go ahead and do this real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, so we got ourselves most of that convection popping off out there. Up in like southeastern Minnesota, starting to roll into northeastern Iowa and southwestern Wisconsin. Do got a camera available for a quick peek out there, and actually this is out here in Wisconsin, south Wisconsin. We do got ourselves a bit of a camera view, so let's go and hop over to that real quickly. So here's a camera view out there in south Wisconsin. On a nice farm view there. You can see some upper level clouds rolling over the camera. Nothing too crazy, but later on tonight, though, that camera will probably be lighting up with a lot of lightning activity on it. But yeah, not a whole lot to see on that cam as of right now. Let's see here. So yeah, Denver, we got Reedland. Once again, y'all up here in northeastern Iowa. Make sure you're in your shelters directly north of Waterloo. Probably about, I don't know, 2 miles or so. From the northern side of Waterloo, it's about, yeah, 4 miles or so. It's she's rotating out there. It's going to be crossing over Highway 63 in a few moments. If it's not already right now. This is going to be probably right around near Denver. So just a bit of a heads up for you guys out there. Let me hop you over here real quickly. I'm going to check on this feed real quickly. I can't show you because it's copyrighted, unfortunately. But actually, I don't even think he's streaming. He's not. No, that person's not streaming. He's just giving us some data on the whoa, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, you know, dude, he must be speeding. So there's a storm chaser out there. I can show you the data, but I can't show you the footage. But there is no footage to even show. Dude, look how fast he's been going in 121 miles an hour. So that's probably a mixture of winds from the storm plus his relative movement. Even then, dude, that he must be flying, dude. Wow. Yeah, that's not very smart, y'all. Don't go speeding for a chase. It's not worth your life. All right, new update. Rotation's right over Highway 63. Right over Highway 63, coming in just to the south of Denver, Iowa. Just to the south of Denver, Iowa. So make sure y'all are in your shelters out there. Also, like Reedland. Yeah, it's Reedland. I got a little town here. Nice little town, Reedland. Let's see here. We got Klinger. Got a handful of little houses out around this region. So there's people in here. There's definitely people that live in this area. So just make sure y'all are in your shelter. We got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left on those guys. Let's see here. Holy cow. Wow, we picked up a lot of severe warnings up here in both Pennsylvania and New York. Wow. You know, these areas mostly, yeah, these ones up here in New York isn't even in that severe weather risk today. Dude. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, let me check on those real quickly. They're by Nunda, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Probably all what it's going to be for, yeah. Under quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for those guys. Got a $50 hailstorm out there by Moreland, Pennsylvania, north of Lewisburg. Northeastern New Jersey out there by Patterson got a severe warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds. South Central Connecticut, we got New Haven out there and a warning for quarter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. Okay, hopping back over to that tornado warning there, y'all. We're gonna, like I said, unfortunately, radar coverage was not the best over here. Northeast Iowa desperately needs a weather radar. Let's see here. Was I using this radar or was I using this one? I think I was using Des Moines. Yeah, that rotation went right over Highway 60. Oh, there it is, right there. Boom. Yeah, you can kind of see that upper level rotation there. Went right over Highway 63. No, it's southeast of Denver. Gonna be south of Reedland, most likely. So yeah, make sure you guys are in your safe spots. Got 27 minutes left on that one. Correlation coefficient probably wouldn't be any good up here. Yeah, I don't see anything anyways. Let me try pulling up my other radar program again. Maybe we'll get this thing to work again. What's up, Jill? Saying mid-Michigan right now. We'll take a look at Michigan in a second. Yeah, our radar data's down, unfortunately, on my other program. Yeah, Michigan doesn't have a lot going on other than a couple storms and showers right now. Yeah, a lot of showers in central Michigan. Currently nothing severe. We did have a tornado warning out of this little set of storms earlier, but that's now pushed off into the Great Lakes. Hardly got any more activity out there right now, honestly. I think I'm starting to understand why they got rid of that 5% tornado risk out there. Yeah, we did have a 5% risk for tornadoes today up in Michigan, but they did remove it earlier. Looks like Chicago will be getting that storm around midnight, maybe slightly before midnight. Just heads up. Just a bit of a heads up for my friends out there in Chicago. Yeah, it's going to be mostly that lime. It's mostly going to be a one deal and done for a lot of people. At least not to start, or at least once that line gets going. Because it kind of starts off a bunch of scattered storms, and then it just kind of forms into a better organized line later on this evening. But it also has some activity popping off near Kansas City. According to the radar we did see there a little bit ago. Where is my... Oh, let me hop over to the radar out there by Kansas City. We did have a couple storms popping off out there. Yeah, I got a couple little plumes trying to break that cap there. They're trying to shoot through the cap, but we'll see if they're successful in doing so. Yeah, I mean, it barely shows up even on the satellite view. I mean, you can kind of see it. You can kind of make it out there near Kansas City. Kansas City's right in here. There's a little bit of convection trying to convect in there, or I should just say attempted updrafts. Out here in Iowa, got a lot of central cloud cover, but you can start to see that mid-level shear starting to take off those tops. So there's a bit of activity starting to kick off out there. Then of course we got Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota. Yeah, I got a big plume of convection out here. That's where a lot of the activity is currently at. Go ahead and hop on back here. Alright, let's do an update on this tornado warning, y'all. Alright, so they did cancel it for Denver and Redland, or Reedland area. Well, Reedland's still kind of in it, but storms are mostly south of that area. Still be in your shelter out there by Klinger. Currently, it's going over some of these back roads. But there is people that live here. You know, you see there's some houses. Yeah, I got radar indicated, so it's not confirmed yet. We got 22 minutes left on that storm. See, it's definitely interesting. You know, it's definitely really interesting with all the activity that's actually popping up out here. I find it kind of funny how there's more severe warnings out here than there is in the general area, the main area. See here. Hop back over to Buffalo radar for a minute. Yeah, these guys are just mostly for like 60-mile-per-hour winds out there. Not a big concern. Just stay indoors, away from windows. If you're out in that region there. Yeah, northeastern Iowa too. Just for 60. Okay, we got 20 minutes left on that tornado warning, y'all. It's north of Dunkerton, east of Denver at this point, west of Fairbank, Iowa, which is all northeast of Waterloo. Oh, that just got upgraded. Look at that. That's now at 70 miles an hour. Okay, so Decorah and Waukon, I think it is, up in northeastern Iowa. We're now up to 70-mile-an-hour winds and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Damage threat's considerable. So just yeah, make sure you're indoors away from windows at that point, because that's just pretty strong storm out there. What's up, Bug? Hope you're doing good, my friend. All right, let's take a look back at Michigan. Like I said, just a bunch of scattered showers out there in Michigan right now. Not a whole lot of convection, not a whole lot of crazy stuff going on. Let's see here. Yeah, I find it funny how like Western New York has more activity. And these guys are all for 60 and under quarter hail, so that's good. Harrisburg, come on. Yeah, 60 mile per hour winds out there. See here. Bug says it's melting. Yeah. Let's see here. Anything regarding Chicago? So Chicago, pretty clear skies. You can see on the radar there's not a whole lot of anything going on. North of Chicago up there in southern Wisconsin, we got a little bit of activity. But later on today in Chicago, let me pull up the weather models for you. So later on today, let me backtrack a model run. This is a new one that's coming out here. So we'll get a line of storms you can see rolling through. This will be right around 11 p.m. Central Time, so your time out there. I'd say anywhere from like 10 to 12 would be a good estimate in terms of when you can expect this line of storms. They're going to be capable of some damaging winds, up to 60 miles an hour mostly, maybe worst case scenario 70. But yeah, that's going to be kind of your main problem out there. And, isolated for, northern Illinois. There is a potential for a couple isolated tornadoes, but pretty low odds overall. So I hope that helps, my friend. And if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at that tornado warning again, y'all. We have a tornado warning in place out there east of Denver, west of Fairbank, northeast of Waterloo, Iowa. It says 17 more minutes left on it. So, heads up to you guys. We still got ourselves a little bit on that. North of Dunkerton. Let me take a look at velocity here. Yeah, you can see a little bit of rotation out there. Yeah, this is mostly rural territory. There we go. Still going on out there. Yeah, this is going to be passing south of Reedland. It's already east of Denver, so we're good. You're very welcome. Is that how you pronounce Diane? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm not good with names. I'm trying to get better at names. Wow, look at the velocity on that storm up north. Northeastern Iowa. Yeah, there's the nose of Iowa. This is northeast Iowa out there by Decorah. Yeah, this morning has 70 mile per hour wind gust potential on it. So yeah, really good shot for damaging winds out in this region there. So a bit of a heads up for y'all. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna work away from that area for now. Let me try hopping back to reflectivity here. Yeah, you can see a bunch of storms popping off out here. Pennsylvania, we got Williamsport, quarter hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. This one has $half hail. It's out there east of Williamsport. Yeah, you can actually kind of see a hail core on that storm there. You see, oh, there's a bit of pinkish purple. That is picking that up a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, they did extend a special marine warning for that New Haven storm earlier. Out there for the waters, so it could be a bit of a problem. Let's see here. You got 14 minutes, so yeah, a bit of a problem out for the boaters. See, for the boaters, it's more of an issue here. For the boaters, it's more of an issue because the water's flat, and plus also waves. Winds create waves, so those waves become pretty heightened whenever you have that. Wow, look how small that tornado warning is now. They got rid of Reedland, basically just in rural areas now. 13 minutes left on that warning. It's a very small tornado warning left, heading towards Fairbank here. Let's see here. Oh, we got a severe warning up in Montana. $50 hail, quarter hail, or sorry, $50 hail, quarter. My goodness, $50 hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Thank you, dude. My brain's just all over the place right now. Is that by Y box? I have no idea how you see that one. MP says, sorry, what's the SPC outlook for tomorrow? We got ourselves a 10% chance for tornadoes tomorrow, actually. SPC did upgrade to an enhanced risk tomorrow. They also did extend that slight risk into South Ohio and northern West Virginia. But yeah, we got ourselves enhanced risk out there in in central New Hampshire and Vermont, northwestern Massachusetts, and like eastern portions of New York out there. But yeah. So tomorrow is going to be an interesting day overall. Yeah, there's that tornado probability there. Got a 10% chance central, southern New Hampshire, and those areas there. Okay, we still got 70-mile-an-hour winds on that severe thunderstorm warning up in extreme northeastern Iowa. This is like by far the worst one we've had now. So yeah, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there overall. This is definitely one you want to make sure that you are away from windows and kind of in the central portion of your home. Yeah, because winds like that, could definitely cause a bit of issues. So that's out there by, is it Walken, I think it is, and Decorah. That's out there. Let's see. Southwestern Wisconsin got a bunch of storms, but these guys are sub-severe. Dude, this marginal has a lot more severe warnings than this slight risk. I honestly find that really interesting. I mean, to be fair, though, that main line of the storms doesn't appear to have moved its way in there. quite yet. We got 9 minutes left on that. A tornado warning up there north of Dunkerton. Let's see here. Gotta hop over to that camera again. We're gonna take a look at our farm cam. Got a lot of upper level clouds there. You know, got some upper level clouds. Not a whole lot of activity on that camera at the moment. I'm sure that later on that'll definitely probably pick back up, or that will pick up in intensity. Yeah, the storm's coming up on Fairbank, that tornado warning storm there. It's about to be expired, though. They'll probably pull it here soon, I would imagine. Alrighty. Yeah, guys, whenever that tornado warning expires, I'm probably going to head off and go make dinner because I'm getting kind of hungry. We've been live a little over an hour and a half here. I might pick back up later on this evening if things are, you know, if things are still kind of going on. But like I said, right now it's pretty quiet overall. So I might just head off here whenever that tornado warning gets expired and then go make some dinner. And I'll keep an eye on it. You know, I'll keep an eye on the weather and stuff. And you know, if later on needs some more coverage, I'll hop back on. But yeah, honestly, I think we're probably gonna head off here in a few minutes. Let's see here. So 7 minutes left on that warning. Let me take a look at the velocity on it. So hard to tell because, like I said, the radar is just so far away right now. It's a good little distance. Yeah. See, Bug says, "Thanks, Andrew. Call Domino's." Yeah, I'm a little broke right now. I can't afford Domino's. I'll probably just have to make like something. I was thinking about some noodles. Actually, that sounds pretty good. It'd just be one of those times, you know. All right, let's see here. It does look like, yep, they did just cancel that tornado warning. Okay, guys. All right, y'all. We're going to head off here for now. Like I said, I'll see about coming back live later on today, but we're going to conclude that hour and a half of coverage here. Plus, we did another hour of live streaming earlier there on that update. So I'm not saying this will be the last time for today. It might be. I'm not too sure. I just want to go make some dinner, stuff like that, because it's getting hungry and stuff. But I appreciate y'all joining us, and you know, like I said, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. It'd be greatly appreciated. And you know, once again, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate all of your support, and we will catch y'all here later on. Alrighty, guys, thanks for joining, and we'll see ya later on.